for the kingdom of God. That's the way the kingdom man lives. When you are making a decision in life, one of the first questions you ask is that how can this decision I'm making help me to be more effective in the kingdom of God, in the kingdom agenda? How can this help me to be more effective in winning souls? Remember, I told you the way you are promoted in the kingdom of God is by your influence over people for righteousness. See, if you are bearing fruit, you know, Jesus Christ said that in this is the Father glorified, that you bring forth much fruit. He said, I ordained you. He said, you didn't ordain me. He said, I am the vine. I am the true vine, and my Father is a husbandman. He said, any branch in me that brings forth fruit. You didn't ordain me, you didn't call me. I ordained you that you should bring forth fruit, and that your fruits should abide, and that whatever you ask the Father, it shall be done to you. Do you realize that it is those of us that are fruitful that we can ask God for things, and God we know that God will surely answer our prayer? And if you are living for the kingdom of God, because the way to set your affection on the kingdom of God is that every decision you make must be centered around the advancement of the kingdom of God. See, we talk about love. We should love one another. We should love our neighbors as ourselves. What is the biggest expression of love? Number one, let me talk about the smaller expressions of love. If your neighbor is hungry, you feed him. You want the good of your neighbor. If you love somebody, you want their progress. You want their progress. I cannot hear that somebody that I truly love, made progress, and I'm sad. It shows that there is no love in my heart, and I'm envious. It shows that there is no. I know people. One of the ways I know people that I truly love is that their progress gives me joy, because I also see their progress as my progress. But you see, that's one of the manifestations of love. But you know, the biggest manifestation of love is that if you're a kingdom person, you realize that we are eternal beings. In the next 1 million years, Femi, you will still be alive. This body may have been gone, but this body is just like a cloth that your soul and your spirit is wearing. But the question is, where will you be then? 1 million years is long. In the next 100 years, this body would have been gone, but your soul will still be alive. Some people, if Jesus Christ has come by that time, some people will be ruling and reigning with Jesus over the earth by then. You understand? And if Jesus has not yet come in the next 100 years, they will be with Jesus in glory, in paradise. But you know that at that same time, most people are in hell burning. It says that for God so loved the world. How did God express his own love? That whosoever believes in him should not what? Perish. His love was manifested in the fact that he did not want people to perish. If we are God's children and we are created after the image of God, and we must behave like God, our love must also be expressed in that we don't want people to perish. The best thing you can do for any human being is to bring them to the knowledge of God so that they will not perish.